How do you know, Prac? Maybe I have, what is that? Synesthesia, the one where you get your senses mixed up? Maybe maybe I see sounds and I can just look at a sound and see how loud it is. You don't know, man. You don't know. No, but there was something that was itching my ear, and it still is itching my ear. So I was checking my headphones to see if there's something stuck in the padding. There's not. I'm either crazy or I don't know. Probably crazy. An audio visualizer, huh? I do have an audio visualizer in OBS. If that's what you're referring to. But isn't there Mitz and Moosh gained a level again? Nice. Isn't there like a I don't know, I suppose technically it's a disease or an affliction where you see or you experience senses differently? I've looked at some of the Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff, and holy butts, that game looks so good. So good. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. How you enjoying Neo, though? You seem to be enjoying it pretty good. You're far enough in that we could talk about this. The random loot thing throws me off on that game so much. Like, I can't imagine playing Dark Souls with random equipment. Which, for part of that's because Dark Souls, you upgrade your equipment. I guess I don't know if you do that in Neo or not yet. But, I don't know. Like, being kind of at the mercy to what RNG gives you feels like a weird way to play that kind of game. I don't know. So I'm curious what your thoughts are. Let's go in this one, I guess. We're going to get to that room. It's got a lot of loot. We're going to run for the Grey Ooze because these guys are hyper resistant to physical damage. And we have very few spells, so... Do we have ice magic? We don't. Whoops. That probably would have been useful to have here. Ice too. Alright, we're going to memo save before we walk into this room. Because I imagine a fair few of these chests are guarded by these guys. Nice hit. Good job, Trappist. MFC, when does Kingdom Hearts 3 release? I don't even know what the release date is. I know it's this week, isn't it? Is it this? I think it's this week. Basically, it feels like there's little to no chance of you actually beating Neo in order to play it at release, which I know originally you were kind of happy about that you weren't going to be able to play at release, right? Well, it sounds like maybe you're doubting that. Also, Prac, on the Subnautica thing, I got back to the point of Subnautica where I failed my save corrupted before. So I went down into the lava zone. I collected a whole bunch of kyanite. And I'm ready to go back down and continue the game. So that's exciting. Mithril gloves, mithril helm, potion, tent, gill. So you broke it with going online. Now, what do you mean by that? How does the random loot break when you go online? It's not dead yet. Okay, that's fine. You hit Trappist. Trappist has got the hips. You're not worth very much gil and gold, surprisingly. Money. Money. I can't hold any more of this item. Must be an antidote, right? It's got to be an antidote. Generally speaking, for the Souls-esque games, I also do not like going online. Mithril Axe. Mithril Shield. There's a chest we can't get to. Well, there's that Mithril Axe we can look at. I don't like going online. I play online for Dark Souls now. Getting invaded is the worst. I'm very much not a fan of PvP in Dark Souls. Oh. So when you challenge a dead body, do you actually have to fight them PvP style, or are you fighting a NPC version of them? NPC version. Gotcha. Well, I mean, theoretically, if they had amazing weapons and you beat them, then you earned the weapons, right? That sounds like that's something expensive. I mean, 4 times the typical cost. That's... Oh, that was the item that I already had. Okay, so there's really nothing here. Stuff that we already had. We'll check the Mithril Axe. Dang. Okay, we'll equip that because you can then equip... Interesting that the Claymore is worse. Why would that be, I wonder? I'm so confused. When we equipped the Claymore before, wasn't it better? I guess it had a higher accuracy. Right, we're going to just do the Mithril Sword. I like being accurate. I like actually landing hits. I think we're done in this room. Nice hit. Good job, Raz. Come on, Trappist. Get the hit in. Don't let it get an attack in. Oh, you failed. You're too slow. Tuesday. All right. Well, time to put in a 24-hour stream before Kingdom Hearts 3 lands, right? 3 carrot slices. That's fair. You know what? I think you're entitled to that desire, Prak. So is that like a freeze-dried carrot slice? How does that work? There's 50 bosses in Neo. Holy crap. I didn't realize the game was that big. 50 bosses. Damn. That is a hell of a lot more than any of the Dark Souls. Yeah, that's a lot more than like Dark Souls 3. I don't know off the top of my head how many bosses there are in Dark Souls 3. But if I had to guess, I would say 30 maybe? Certainly not 50. That's a lot. Damn. But, I mean, as long as you're enjoying the game. And depending on what you're doing for viewers and stuff, I mean, there are going to be so many people streaming that, like that first week. Like trying to share your viewers with like JP and stuff like that. If you're interested in that at all. From that point of view, it totally makes sense to hold off for a couple days. Kind of let people start filtering away from the top 1%, as it were. It does look good, though. The game looks good. I haven't played any of that Kingdom Hearts, and I was looking and I was like, you know what? I wonder if Kingdom Hearts 3 is a good place to jump in. And just pretend. 300. Well, level's all relative, though, I mean. And bosses kind of are, too. It depends on... It's not really the boss, necessarily, that adds time, I guess. It's how much time between the bosses. I guess also how many times it takes you to kill bosses. So for the 3 bosses you've done so far, have they been relatively easy, super difficult? I mean, what are we looking at here? Damn, Pyros. I should have... I guess my health's in a pretty good spot. Dog and his bone. I've been sort of pseudo-watching your playthrough because I want to play through Neo at some point. Because I like those kind of games. So, it's been difficult. That being said, I'll probably just start tuning in and watching it because my list is huge and I don't even own that game yet, so not a big deal if I knock one off. That's nice. That's nice. I probably won't play Kingdom Hearts 3 for a while anyway. Dang, 5 hours on one of the first 3 bosses. That's brutal. I had the one boss in Bloodborne that took me, for all intents and purposes, an entire stream to beat. Which is frustrating. And then there was one horrific, awful boss in Dark Souls 2 that also took me an entire stream to beat. But thankfully, outside of those 2 exceptions, been pretty clear for me. Oh, for sure. Especially if it's your first time playing a game like that. Pretty substantial learning curve. It's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The art style in the game is amazing. And I'm super intrigued by... Okay, now here's another question I have. I'm bombarding you with questions about this. Different weapons, cool, I got it. But having the different stances for the weapons is super intriguing to me. Do you find yourself switching between stances a lot? Or do you pretty much find the one stance that you like for the weapon you're using and just stick with it? I don't think at that point, Prac, that it constitutes grilled cheese. Maybe charred cheese? Or cheesy... I don't know. I don't know. That's unfortunate. I think there are a few things in the world that are more sad than poorly made grilled cheese. Okay, guys, should I go left or right? I don't know which way to go. Gotcha. And that makes sense. If the stances are different like that, that makes total sense. We're going to go left. I chose poorly. Actually, I'm glad that I chose left. Now I know it's a dead end. If I had gone right first and came to across the stairs, I'd have wanted to go back to the left and been sad. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Do you have any standout weapons that you like? And this, you said you're using the dual swords a lot, but you seemed like you were liking the Kama, or the chain Kama, whatever that's called. Which the attacks on that look super cool. Trappist. No, 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 man. You know JRPGs. You always go the wrong direction first. You don't want to go the right direction immediately, because then you'll miss out on all the cool stuff. We need to heal up. Lava burns. Our shoes are in tatters. The right way, every time. Well, but how do you define progress? Right? And technically, every step is a tiny bit of progress, right? So is every defeated enemy. Leaving a room and never going back to it. Whew, boy. I would advise... I know you said you're not a fan of JRPGs. I'm going to go ahead and advise you never play any JRPGs. Like, ever. Where are we going here? I don't... Shit. See, like here. I could have gone right from the beginning, so now I have to go back up and... Fire Gigas. Upgraded Hill Giant, or... Gigas. Earth Gigas. Hill Gigas. I don't remember what they're called. The green ones. Hope these guys die relatively easily because they hit hard. We can one-round them. Barely. Anytime that we're relying on Mush's damage to one-round something is not good. No bueno. Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you by chance an adrenaline junkie? That kind of statement makes me feel like there's a chance. Alright, we're going to go back up. Maybe there was nothing up there. Oh man, have I made a mistake? Lava worm. It's a good point. You bring up a fair point. Oh, you're gonna one-up walking on lava. Oh, you never dig straight down in Minecraft. Never dig straight down in Minecraft. Oh no. I made a mistake. I couldn't actually go right. Which I guess that's the whole point of the story, right? So how far down did you make it until you ran into a giant room and plummeted to your death? And subsequently had a hard time getting back to it because you can't just drop down a hole and retrieve your body. Level 3. Alright, memo file. We'll go left again. One block. Okay, fair enough. Oh shit. These guys... Okay, fingers crossed, guys. I did memo save. God, I need to memo save a lot. I had actually completely forgot that this enemy... No! No! Thank you, game. Phew. We made it. Memo save. We're not... Retreat at this point is not an option. Man alive. I'll go right first, I guess. Now this is probably where we came from, right? Yes, okay. Never again. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'd like to say that that's a mistake that I have not made in other games. But you know, the lessons best learned are the ones that are learned dozens and dozens of times, right? I think that's a sage piece of advice. Oh no. Found the dead end route. All this magma. Let's check my hit points. Yeah, we could probably potion a couple more times. We're almost out of potions. God, I hope we're getting close to the end because, as we know, spells don't take us very far in the healing department. You know that's true. Convenience does that though, right? It's the same thing for like GPS technology. You get used to having GPS, and all of a sudden when GPS stops working, it's like, well shit. Now what do I do? I just memo saved. Yep, I know we're going to have some hard fights here, of course. Lava worm's not bad. We're probably getting pretty close to another level, actually. Potion's almost gone, that's right. That's right. We got to be getting close to the end. We're on level 4. This place can't be that big. Ooh, we found a gold... Oh, no. Game, please. Yeah. And thankfully, if this is like the Earth Crystal, once we kill... I don't remember what she's called, but she's the one with like 6 arms, I think, right? The boss of this place. There should be a teleport straight out, so... Yeah, convenience is it's a blessing and a curse. Pyros or lava worm? Ooh, a fire lizard. We haven't fought one of these yet. Mitz's damage is really starting to lag behind now. It's becoming very noticeable. Ouch. There we go. It's a decent amount. We got a bunch of gil. Are we over 100k? We are well over 100k again. Damn. This is the end of my... This might be the end of my potions. Oh, for sure. Look how low Musha is. Okay, we're gonna have 1 potion left. 1 potion and a dream. Memo save. There's gonna be something nasty guarding this chest, isn't there? Damn it. Damn it. This ought to be good. I was just saying, in the very beginning of this game, that probably hurts, doesn't it? Holy shit. Son of a monkey. God, that was a lot of damage. I'm glad I memo saved. And Trappist with a single hit. Whoo, man. I was just saying, in the Origins version of this, they added a cinematic to the start of the game. And it has you fighting... It shows the Warrior of Light fighting a red dragon. Which I thought was funny because I could not remember there being a red dragon anywhere in the game. Well, there we go. We found the red dragon. All that for a small amount of gold. We're going to go left again. Fire Gigas! Thunk. The OG is right. He's got the badass helmet with the massive horns on it too, right? The Warrior of Light's like the OG behemoth of Final Fantasy. Yep. Yep. All right, here we go. That's a lot of chests. I'm gonna... God, guys, we're almost out. Oh no! If this goes poorly. Oh, I can't go back. I was going to say I might actually have to go back and not fight that dragon. You could have played 6 hours of 13. This is a true... that was an antidote. Ice brand. Is that worth it? Oh, yes, that's worth it. Holy butts, that's so good. Trappist. Gonna kill everything with the ice brand. Lava worm, eat ice. God, it hits so hard. I'm gonna run out of healing. I am actually gonna be out of healing. But it's okay. 5 damage, Mitts? Are you serious? 5 damage. That's it. All the gil. You could have. You just are bound and determined to let me beat Final Fantasy 13 before you. Shield forged with the essence of fire. And a small amount of gil. Well, we made it out. Let's we'll save. We have no more cure 1s. Zip. We are running super low. Get off my lawn weapon. And the really shitty part is we're going to be just eating damage as we walk through this whole place. With no way to really recover from it. So much damage! Trappist, you're a beast! Alright, alright, alright. Hopefully the boss is like right down here. Oh god. Branching paths again? We're in trouble, guys. We're in really, really big trouble. Alright, so here's the thing. Didn't finish my thought. If we run out of healing and we can't beat the boss before we get out of here, we have to run our whole way out to get back to the overworld map to Cottage to save up. Now, that's a long ways to go if we're at a point where we can't take any damage. 10 gil. 10 gil. Take the damage. I want to throw it back at him. We need to be able to beat the boss. Everybody gained a level, so that's good. Okay. We'll go down, I guess. Right? Single hook, I guess. We got a Trappist. Come on, Trappist. Don't let it hit us. Don't let us. Damn it. I can't afford that kind of damage. 116. Oh, man. This is getting really scary, guys. This is getting really scary. I am not going to memo save because, Jesus, another branching path? Are you kidding me, game? I can't. And there's another level. I don't remember if I can kill these guys on one round or not. Yes. Man, guys, I am super nervous that I'm going to die in here.